Today we're going to do some container gardening, so let's go ahead and get started. So before we begin, I want to show you all my haul at my garden center. So I purchased sweet peppers, and all of this stuff is organic, guys. Yellow sweet peppers, these are red sweet peppers. Green bell sweet peppers. Of course I had to get some marigolds because they have to be mixed into the yard, mixed in with the plants. And I have Roma tomato, and it's organic too. And I got this one from Home Depot though, but these came from my garden center, these other ones here. And I got okra, I got jalapeno, so we can make some jalapeno poppers. And I also can jalapenos. My family loves jalapenos. Put them on our fries with some cheese and stuff. It's delicious. And sweet bananas, peppers. We like those on our sandwiches. I can those as well. And of course some more strawberries because I told you all that we're going to put a few on the patio. I like to come out here in the morning and just pop a few off the plant, and we can have it for breakfast. Let's see, we have tomato. This one here is a called Hungarian heart tomato. See, I have my gloves on, so it's kind of hard to see. Hungarian heart, and it's USDA certified as well. That's what you want to look for organic plants. And I also have a tomato moonglow, sorry. Tomato moonglow. I have squash, straight neck squash. I have two of those. I have a zucchini dunja. I have two of those. And I also have two cucumber market moors. And let's see, did I get them all? Yeah, it looks like I got them all. So let's start. So what we're going to plant first is my okra. And we have a couple of these okras, you all. We have a couple of these okras in each cell. I don't know, they didn't divide them. I don't know if I'm going to divide them. The roots are kind of sensitive here. So what I'm going to do is, let me see, I'll try. Yay! I did it. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and leave these two on here. That's one okra. That's two. Technically three because that was a little one in there. I'm gonna borrow some of this soil here in this pot. These grow really tall, guys. I had planted some okra in here some years ago, and they did really, really well. I'm just gonna take the one that has one plant in it and put the other ones down in my garden bed later. But I wanted some okra here on the deck because my children love okra, and if I could have it out on the deck, they can just come and get some off. And they normally eat them for lunch. Like we'll make fried okra, or what are the other ones that you all do? We do something else interesting with the okra, but they mainly like fried okra. They don't like it cooked any other way. So, okra's in. That was quick, and we'll just water all the plants at once. I won't stop and do it now. And now we're going to plant peppers, because I like to have peppers. I like to have at least two varieties on my patio. Sometime one year I put all of the varieties on it, and I think my patio just my deck got to be too full. So that this time I'm going to try to stay mainly in the garden beds. I'll end up having plants everywhere before it's all over, but we'll see. So, what did I say? We're going to put peppers in here. Looking for my soil. Let me get a little, I use these little things here to do scoops. And see, you guys, this is organic potting mix. That's what we're using here. So, I had already mixed this up the other night. We're going to put some in here since my hands are already in the potting mix. Potting mix. All right. Put this in here. Have a good scoop. All right. All right, so we're all set. I need a little bit more of this. Sorry about that, guys. Put this in here. So are you all going to do any planting today? And if so, what are you going to plant? And have you ever planted vegetables on your patio or deck or your balcony? And if so, what did you plant? We're all set now. So I'm going to take the sweet bell pepper first. Come in a little bit closer so they can see. And what we're going to do is just put a little indentation here. And my soil is pretty good. This is some plant food, plant starter. This is some plant starter. My food does pretty good. My soil is pretty good when I started off. So most of the time I don't really have to use this. Or I don't use it most of the time. And my plants do well. But I just put a little bit in it since it's in a container. Because I give it a good balance of soil. A lot of my stuff, I use the potting mix here. But I also make sure that I have the peat moss and cow manure and stuff in it. So it does pretty good. And then when I fertilize, I put my organic fertilizer on it. So, I mean, I've used starter. I mainly use it in the raised flower beds, more so than in the pots, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes this time. So we have a green bell pepper, and we're going to have a red bell pepper. We like to cook with those. Can't wait, can't wait. So these two are planted. We'll take them off the table and I'll just set them right down on the deck, and I'll situate them the way I want them on the deck a little later. I'm just trying to get all these in the ground because we're going to have a thunderstorm here it's gonna be hot as I don't know what for the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. And then after that, we're supposed to have a thunderstorm, possibly a tornado. We'll see. But so I really want to make sure that I'm getting a good amount of these plants in the ground before they die on me. Well, they won't die on me. I have to take good care of them, but I want to get them in the ground. It's hot. Let's see. Get them acclimated. They've been out long enough. Let's see. We have the red. We have the green. What else are we going to do? I'm going to put this stick back in here so I know what these are. I want to put those in a planter. These are tomato. I want this tomato here, which is my Roma. We're going to make salsa, so I needed Roma. And we also use these for salads as well. So I didn't find my other variety to make sauces with, to make canned sauce, but I can use some Roma. But it's another variety. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. If I find it, I will be claiming that one as well. But we're going to start with the Roma today, and we're going to actually put it in this planter here. So my kids were like, Mommy, make sure you get Roma tomato because we want plenty of salsa. So I only bought one. I'm going to have to, of course, I'm going to go ahead and take this, you can plant this pot, biodegradable pot on here, but I'm just going to take mine off. Okay, so give it a little bit of listen you all, I don't have any fish this time. I don't normally put them in my planter box because my dog will just like go crazy. She comes up here to get her food and everything and go to the bathroom out that way. But I normally sometime will get fish and put it down into the garden and in a hole with my tomatoes, and excellent take. Good for my tomatoes. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that, but I didn't have any fish this time. So at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and take these little limbs off down here, and I'm even gonna take this one here. And tomatoes like to be planted very deep because they have, let me show you, they like to be planted very deep. Come in a little closer. Because, I don't know if you can see that, they have little hairs on them. Hopefully my camera's picking that up. They have little hairs on them. And so because they have little hairs on them, the roots will grow. And you should plant them kind of deep. So when the winds and everything get the whipping too, it'll help stabilize them. I'm just breaking this little pot up, paper pot up. Okay, you guys, so the Roma is in there. Put the tag in so we know what that is. I'll put this down and we'll water it later. I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's see. So we have okra. Oh, look at my lettuce, guys. So my lettuce is doing really good. We already started harvesting some underneath, but it's still looking pretty good. It's supposed to be bolting soon because of the weather, all the hot heat, but I've been trying to let it get some sun in the morning while I'm out here, and then as the day goes on, I go ahead and put it in the shade so I can try to get a little more light out of it. So let's move on down to my potatoes because I didn't show you all my update on my potatoes the last time. Let me get my tools just in case I need them. bucket, my water. Okay, I do have to go back and get the bag of soil. So in the meantime, come on in a little bit closer. Look, this is the experiment that I was trying with the bag. The bag is supposed to be on the outer edge. It's a fail. And the reason it's a fail is because I needed a deeper bag for this pot. So I think it would have been a success if I had the right size bag in the pot, but I didn't. So what I did is I just folded it down because it keeps falling in. And I'm just going to keep on stacking the soil up as I go. So as you can see, all of my potatoes are growing nicely. The little, come on over here so you can see these two. So all the leaves are coming up. We have some over here, and got a couple in here, leaves coming up. So they're looking really good. And I want to let you all know that I didn't actually film on that particular day, but I had went on and put a layer of soil on it because it needed more soil because they were growing really quickly. So just want to let you all know that I've already layered one layer of soil on. So this is going to be the second layer that I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more on today. So let me go down here and grab my soil because I'm going to plant some russet potatoes today. So I'll be right back. Put some soil in there. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's see, this one has a couple of sprouts on it, so I'll put that one in. Sprout up, you guys. Sprout up. That's it for that bag. I'll get a little more soil. So I'm just going to put a little bit more soil in here. But as of right now, everything is covered. But I do want to put a little bit more soil on these. And these last two potatoes there, I'll just get another bucket and do an additional bucket. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 buckets in the end, unless I decide to plant some more potatoes. So we're gonna keep it moving. Before I go, we checked on my lettuce. Let's go ahead and check on those strawberries so we can see how they are. And while I'm over there, I'll go ahead and give them a drink. So next I'm gonna be planting those peppers in there. Next, I'm going to be planting peppers in there, and I need to get my okra in, and get my squash in, and the tomatoes in. I am going to have to get some planter boxes towards the back of these here, because I want to put the onions in. I definitely got to get my onions in, like they should have already been in. And I'm waiting on my husband to get the boxes in. He says I'm working him. He says, you're working me to death. So, because so many things that I needed done in the yard, and I have to move some plants and different things around. But I definitely will show you all that when I get to it. So let's go ahead and water these beautiful strawberries. They look good. I'm going to have to get something to cover them up because as you can hear the birds love getting my strawberries and getting to them before I do, which is not cool. Like, I'm all about the bird life, but I do want them to share with me, right? That's what it seems like. I'm sharing with them, not me sharing with them. Did I say that right? Okay, we gave them a good drink, so that's all done. So you guys, oh, let me show you one more thing before I close out. This right here is my peach tree. So this peach tree has been down for a couple of years in my ground, and I haven't gotten any peaches off of it yet. So I'm going to try to figure that out because I want some peaches. But just want to let you know that it is my peach tree. I do have another peach tree. It's over there by my patio, but I'll show you all that at another date. So in the meantime, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I ask you to please click that like button and also subscribe. Thank you. You have a blessed day.